During the playoffs, a couple of the scouts were sitting around and they said they've been to a lot of ball games, seen a lot of teams. We're playing Fullerton in that regional round one, and they remarked they believe that the Orange Empire Conference for community college was probably the strongest in the nation this year. Would you agree with that?
We've heard that a lot, and we're doing a signing thing today, and that's why all the 4 years will come to the Orange Empire first, and a kid puts up numbers in the Orange Empire League, it means a lot more than it does in some other leagues, because it's so balanced and the talent that they face on a daily basis.
This year, if we reflect on the success, plenty of wins. We also had 8 one-run losses, close, tight games. When you reflect back in your 30 years of coaching here at Cypress, what are some of the attributes that you'll associate to this year's squad?
The one-run losses hurt us, but we won a few of those one-run games also. This year's squad was as close a group as I've ever coached. A lot of fun. Every one of our coaches said that a bunch. They got along and they liked each other and they played as a team. And there was a lot of things that we'll take back from this year.
Right on, Nate. You had a terrific season this year. Second team all-conference. Congratulations on that selection.
Thank you.
That's good stuff. And you're signing with USD, the 2015 WCC champions, and a team that will be returning a great pitcher from our conference last year, David Hill, and you'll be joining that staff. Why USD? What made you decide to choose to go become a Torero?
I love the program at University of San Diego. Their pitching coach, Tyler Kincaid, was just a great guy, and loved his mindset on pitching and philosophy and everything. Also, a beautiful campus down there in San Diego, great weather, and a winning tradition as well. So,
Coach Keller and Lambright pride themselves on developing pitchers. Reflect on a little bit this season and how maybe your coaches helped contribute to your development to put you in a position to transfer.
Starting way back in the fall, Coach Keller really focused on our mechanics, so built us up from the ground up with all of our pitchers. Just focusing on having a winning mentality on the mound and just that you're in control, having complete confidence in yourself, using all 4 of your pitches and just throwing a lot of strikes.
Joe, what would your teammates say about you? I see you out on the field at practice and in games. I see you provide some leadership. You get pretty charged up, and that's a good attribute in a teammate. How would others describe you?
I'm pretty intense during practice in the games. I get pretty fired up, and I'm screaming in the dugout and stuff. But they describe me as a good teammate. I'm trying to pick people up and stuff. I had a tough year this season, but try to keep my teammates up and be a good teammate and stuff as well. So,
do you feel that the coaches here help nurture and support you along the way during good times and bad?
Oh, 100%. That's the first thing I noticed when I came to Cypress was the change from high school coaching to when I came to Cypress. Everybody was on my swing and giving me great pointers. I could adjust here and there, and it was just a great atmosphere, and the coaches were terrific.
So you've signed with UC Irvine.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that opportunity. Why UCI?
Well, first off, the coaching staff there is tremendous. They just got back from the World Series last year. They're having a good year this year. Also, it's a very good academic school, and everybody knows baseball doesn't last forever, so I'd like to have a good backup plan with a good degree.
If you were to play in the major leagues right now, who would you want to face on the mound?
Who's the slowest pitcher?
That's a good response. No, but if you had a chance to hit a major league pitcher right now, who would it be?
Probably Strasburg.
All right. Like the Heat. There you go. So talk a little bit about some of your long-term goals. What do you hope to do at Iowa and maybe beyond Iowa?
I hope to compete for national championship at Iowa, and then obviously get a good degree of computer science from Iowa, and hopefully after that play baseball as long as possible. And if not, I want to go into designing apps and design my own software and own my own company one day.
Excellent. When you reflect back on your experience at Cypress and some of the coaches, who's a coach that stands out in your mind, or maybe a lesson that you learned from one of our coaches
I think
along the way?
Dan Keller, pitching coach, really, if you buy into his program, he really teaches you how to play with passion and throw with conviction in each pitch. Make sure you focus on doing what you're supposed to do and not slipping up in the mental aspect of it.
Nevada Reno is obviously very competitive. They've already hit the 40-win plateau. They have a candidate who will probably be National Stopper of the Year, who's a junior, who might be around by the time you get there next year to provide that extra support coming out of the bullpen there. Talk about the importance of teamwork. Obviously, to get to 40 wins in a successful program like UNR, they need to work well as a team. Cypress does the same. So talk a little bit about the importance of teamwork here at Cypress.
Well, I think that everyone has to buy into the program, and if you have a couple guys not buying into the program, then it's kind of hard to
to work with each other. So I mean, if we all get through everything together, then I think like this year we had a great team, and I think it all works out in the end.
When you chose Cypress College, did the credentials of some of our coaches, I mean, you look around at our staff, not just Coach Pickler and Coach Keller, but you look down at our staff. I mean, Coach Pinkham, former MLB guy, our athletic director. You look at Matt Trainer, major league experience. Describe the dynamics you have as a hitter with some coaches who've not only been there but produced significant major league talent.
I think that's a big factor in where you want to go out of high school. If you can go to a program and enhance your abilities with guys like that around you, I think it helps a lot.
At the start of the year, before the season even began, what was one of your goals as a Cypress College baseball player?
One of my goals was always to like win something like a state, or like we did that my freshman year, and that was great to be a part of that. But yeah, always just to win.
That's awesome. So next year, as you get ready to transition to Houston Baptist, we look maybe 5-10 years down the road. Where might we see you one day?
I think you'll see me in like Newport Beach, hanging out, doing something. I don't know yet though. Hopefully playing baseball, but
Right on.
yeah.
Well, so in a few years, if you want to join Brandon down by the pier, have a drink and hang out, we know where to find you. So, Brandon, thank you so much for joining us today, and best
Thank you.
wishes. Cypress Athletics will be covering the entire 2016 campaign as the Chargers look to win a conference title and advance through the state tournament. You can follow us online, you can follow us on social media, and we look forward to highlighting our student success and our student athlete successes throughout the year. Thanks for joining us.